10 years ago, I decided that I think because of the extreme size and complexity of the food system, my answer to that was to try and shrink my own personal food system and to shrink the way that I was engaging with it down to the local level. And I think this is something that a lot of people have done. So I thought, well, how I can deal with this is to try and buy food in my own life from local suppliers that I know, that I have contact with, and I know how they produce food. And that kind of seemed okay, and that seemed like a positive project, and also to think about trying to encourage other people that I have daily contact with and that I know that I can build relationships with here in the UK and influence the way that they think about and behave and how they make choices around food. Now, when I came the other day to start thinking about this question again afresh, I felt like that's no longer really enough. It doesn't really feel like a good enough answer to me. And that's because something happened recently. I heard about a campaign that WDM are currently involved in called the Campaign Against Agribusiness, something like that. And I found it alarming. And what I found to be alarming was the information that the UK government, DFID, the Department for International Development, have committed to invest £600 million of UK taxpayers' money into a scheme called the New Alliance for Nutrition in Africa, or something like that. This scheme is headed by Cargill, Monsanto, Unilever, Syngenta, and a group of other usual suspects, global corporate agribusiness firms. Under the auspices of kind of improving nutrition or fighting malnutrition in Africa, they're actually undertaking a corporate takeover, or yet another round of corporate takeovers of African agri-systems. And so finding out about this and my sense of alarm has confronted me with the fact that it's not really good enough just to think about just about engaging in my own small local food system. I mean, I think that what we need to do, speaking myself as an academic, is to engage with this problem, with, I guess, the disconnection of our own lives and our own personal engagements with food in the countries that we live in, and the way that food systems play out internationally. And I guess we can do that through bidding for projects, for research projects that look explicitly at those connections and disconnections, that look into what particularly the government are investing in, and what kinds of food and agriculture programs internationally they're putting their money in, and also to support the efforts of civil society organisations like the World Development Movement. I would point towards the WDM campaign. That's not the only thing that can be done, but I think it's a really good and a really timely campaign, not least because it highlights what the UK government are doing with our money and how the government are investing in food and agricultural technology and development, but also because the other part of the WDM's campaign is about connecting this to global food sovereignty and agroecology movements. So explicitly linking agroecology and food sovereignty as a positive alternative for policy to back